Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Draft Factory, and we're back playing some more Dark Souls 2, and we're in the third DLC. We're playing the second DLC, what am I saying? We're in the second DLC, the Crown of the Old Iron King, and we just got to the bonfire here, the foyer bonfire, and we are looking to possibly turn on the mechanism at this point. So if you look here, there's clearly this switch. No Scorching Iron Scepter in inventory. So we need to find that Scorching Iron Scepter, and we need to find the path forward. Now, I'm pretty sure there's an item around here. If you go around back this area. Could have sworn there was something over here. Really? Nothing? Huh. Weird. Did we already pick it up? No, I don't think we did. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hiding from us. Boom. Spell Quartz Ring 3. So that's Spell Quartz Ring plus 3. That will reduce incoming magical damage by a very, very large degree. And that's nice if you're fighting against magic enemies. Magic Stone by 2. Boom. And let's see, go back here. Going down this hallway. This next room here is pretty frustrating, in my opinion. It gets pretty old pretty fast. So, we have a lot of these enemies with barrels, right? And we have these switches to open up these gates. But we basically have to go through those areas. And if you look closely, there's one of those dang magic ladies spitting magic at us. But you can hit these bullheads and it will continue down the way and spit fire at your enemy. Oh, dang it. Dang guy. Get out of here. We gotta go back and buy some life gems today. I swear, I keep saying that, but I don't do it. Wrecker. Get wrecked. Roll. Oh, it wasn't over yet. That was foolish of me. But, yeah, okay, so. I'm going to pop a couple gems. Pop a couple gems. And we're going to move into here. There's a magic lady who spawns right in front of you right here. She's pretty obnoxious. You want to hit that bullhead. Let it slide down the way. Do some free damage to these enemies for you. They're not quite dumb enough to get wrecked by it, but throw her into it, and she might be. Yep, there's one. This one's going to cast again. Oh, we actually got the timing on that one this time. Fuck yeah. Kick its ass, sea bass. Now, if you look closely, there is a that wall right there, you see? That the flame is kind of buttoned up against, which we're gonna move back down to the other end. This wall right here looks breakable, so we're gonna try to get one of these little guys over here to break it. But there is a giant in this room, and I doubt this is gonna do any damage. But let's see what it does. Yep, that does nothing. Okay, well we hit a wall. That's nothing. Want to try to get some damage on this guy before we run away and heal. Holy shoot. Heal, bro. Oh, lady, bro. Hup. Oh, damn that. Ooh, boy. Dodging skills too good. Cut him up. Alright, we cut him up and we're going to open up this lever. And now all the doors to the center of the room will be open. And the center of the room is just kind of filled with these guys. Oh, we didn't open the other door. Whoops. We'll do that in a minute. But it's full of these guys. And what you want to do with these guys is you want to corral one back in there. Like this. And this is easy if you have pyromancy, but you want to get them close to that wall and then blow them up. You can also just run up and attack him if you have like full health or something. And you open up this door. Boom. And you get the Katarina gauntlets and Katarina leggings. which means we are, I think, one piece away from having the full Katarina set, which is pretty cool. The Katarina set, if you are a Dark Souls fan, you will recognize from the first Dark Souls game, as the set that Siegmeyer of Katarina wears, and it's just a nice little throwback, and it's a cool looking heavy armor set. We'll look at it when we get the last piece. If you look closely, there seems to be another wall right here that could be breakable. So we're gonna try to corral another one of these little guys in there. Come on. The cool thing about these guys is that they don't attack, right? They just kind of run around with their little barrels all day. Keep on going. Keep on going. There you go, buddy. Yep. They seem to be attracted to those spots, which is a nice little gift from the game developers. Open up this one. Boom. Petrified Dragon Bone times 8, which is pretty cool. 8 Petrified Dragon Bones is the majority of an upgrade for any of your Dragon Bone items. I thought there was an item up in one of these corners. I was wrong. I thought wrong. Never mind me. I don't know anything about this game anymore. Anyway, so that should be everything from that room that's worth getting. Worth remembering, anyway. But let's continue. Let us continue out here. And you'll notice there's another chain that walks over to another tower. But if we go back into this room, we can open up a little shortcut for ourselves. Go up this ladder. Item right here. Boom. Dried root. Pull that lever. And you may recognize this as the path we just took to get into that room that we were just in. So, that means that we're about 4 feet from a bonfire. So we're going to go ahead and use it. Boom. Get used, bonfire. And then we're going to go back and go down this way. Okay, so now let's cross this chain. Walking on these chains makes me nervous. They're screwy, all high up in the air and junk. Now, if you pay close attention, that tower, the original tower that we were just in, no windows or anything is lit up, right? No window is lit up. But if we take a look, oh god, I hate running on these chains too. If we take a look at this one, these are all lit up. This is that tower that we saw when we came into the zone with the smokestack going on. Pretty cool. So I think that's a hint that this is progress, right? So this place is on, the last place was off. Is there anything in here? Oh, it's a drop. Never mind. So we come in here and we meet these guys. These guys are scurry. I don't like these guys. Oh. This is why. Come on, do it. Yep, there it goes. These guys explode. They suicide as their dying breath. Well, not as their dying breath, but as a last resort. It'll also jump at you, and it does more damage than you might think it should. But you can get them to turn on these overflowing fountains of oil. That was close. Guy almost got me. Oh crap! You can also get them to blow up each other, which is pretty cool. And in addition to blowing up each other, they can also, oh, there's Petrified Dragon Bone by 2. When they blow up, they create fire, right? Which was what lit those things. And they can also light on fire, which is pretty interesting. So here's Quicksword Rachel. She's an NPC invader, obviously. And she has a lot of health. She's a pretty obnoxious enemy. She's not the smartest in the book, but she's fast. She's a pretty quick sword, if you will. And she hurts. She hurts real bad, and she likes to light these up and stand in them, which is pretty funny. Ow, rude. Rude. She's too dumb not to stand in them, though, so you can kind of... Or, she's too dumb... Wait, she's too dumb to not stand in them. Right. Right. I said that right the first time. You can kind of cheese her into these little sconces. And if she runs out of them, she's probably going to go heal. She can chug Estus just like all the other invaders in this zone. And that gets pretty old pretty fast, so I'd watch out for it. But this is my favorite way of killing her. She does not always use the fire buff, though. So if you want to light this yourself, then it'll be faster. But we got lucky. She used the fire buff first. She doesn't always use the fire buff. She can also use magic and lightning, I'm pretty sure. Got her. She hit us, but we got her. Boom. And she doesn't drop anything special. She's just really tough. So there you go. And we're going to go around and we're going to open up all these doors. Oh, really? That didn't hit anybody, huh? So anyway, these guys are... Oh, ow. Rude. These guys are pretty tough when they're in huge groups. But alone, they're really nothing. But if they keep on jumping at you over and over again, that gets tough. So keep on going through, and you'll notice that a lot of these doors are just kind of here to confuse you and throw you off. We're going to go through all of them, so you can see what each hallway looks like. There's a couple of items in here. 2 Twinkling Titanites, Recollection, which is an interesting spell. This sorceress spawns in this room after you walk in. But you can pick up the items like I just did. Ooh, an umbral dagger. Thank you very much. You can pick up the items before she spawns and then turn around and fight her. Let's look at that umbral dagger. Here we go. Show item info. A sharp dagger, crafted to facilitate assassins with a focused backstab. 1 true strike with this blade and your work will be done. Pretty intense. It's got 130 counter stat you see down there. That's some of the highest in the game. It also has pretty decent attack. It's got S scaling to Dex, which is why it's so strong. It's got decent attack. It's a little bit lower than the base attack on the dagger, but the scaling is S for. It starts at S for Dex, so it's pretty strong as a weapon. Once you have high dexterity, that is. Oh, nothing else in this one. Let's keep on moving on. Let's open up all the doors. Last door. There's 2 of these guys. Now here you're gonna see what happens when one sets on fire. Look, see, they set on fire and they do a lot more damage. You want to watch out for these guys when they're on fire because they'll actually deal constant AoE damage around them, right around them, and they will ruin your day, basically. There is an area down there, but we'll get there. So we're gonna go down there by going down this ladder. Climb down. Whee! Oh, these pipes are a nice touch. I didn't notice these. I like that. Makes the area feel like it's more of a machine than a building. Seems cool. And there's not enough of them, I feel like. They're like pretty few and far between. I feel like it might be cooler if there was more of them. This is the spot I was just looking down at. So we go into this door. And there's a lot of these guys, as you can see. Do we have any great fireballs? We do. Let's entice these guys by setting them on fire. Boom. See, these guys get super fast when they're on fire. It's pretty crazy. They get pretty intense when they're all on fire. But they are still too dumb to not kill themselves right in front of you. So all you gotta do is back away. It's the thing that makes this room kind of scary is the fact that there's so many of them. Boom. Yup. And get dead. That should be all of them. And if you look around in here, there's nothing, but they were all staring at this furnace. And this little burning bit at the bottom. Scorching iron scepter. Take that out, and the furnace ceases to function. So, we can go through here. There's more of these guys. Ow, rude. I'm trying to make a video here, mister. And we're gonna go through. I think there's a couple more of these guys, but you can pull this lever. Pull on that, and you know, I actually don't get why this works. You can pull that lever and it turns on this elevator, but I don't get why that turns on the elevator because we just turned off the tower, right? So like, I don't personally get it, but oh well. So there is an enemy there, but you can just kill him real quick. And we can go up, up, and up. And we are near the top again. Continue down this hallway. And you see that there's this drop. It's not a very long drop. And we are back at the entrance to this tower. Boom. One short little loop. It's not very tough. It's not very challenging. It's only there to let you get that scepter. Which is not a bad thing, because now that we have this scepter, we're going to go back to the foyer, and we are going to put that scepter into the other slot, the one that said no scorching iron scepter in inventory, right? So we're going to talk to our bonfire, have a little sit for a second, get up, and use the scorching iron scepter. This is all it's for, so I mean there's nothing else that you need a scorching iron scepter for. And so the furnace is lit. Boom. And the elevators resume, which is pretty cool. So I think today we're gonna get that item I wanted. Let's see, I don't if I can remember the path to it. Oh. So there's several paths now that are open to us because the furnace in this building is on now. We can, like, we now have access to very many areas. So we're gonna wait for our elevator to come back down here. There we go. And we're gonna ride this up. And there's actually a couple of areas right here. So you gotta be careful about that spot. I fell off that spot so many times. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Oh, he's gonna get away this time. Anyway, so there's a chest here with 2 bright bugs, which are kind of hard to come by. What we want is... Wait, do I not have binoculars equipped? Are you serious? What we want is that tower. That's where we're going next. And if you look closely, there is a chain over there that we can get to. There's a couple of ways to get over there, but we're just going to do it this way because it's quicker. I'm going to put on... Which one is... Oops. What is giants again? Does it reduce enemy poise? Or is it increase your own poise? It's increase your own poise. Okay, anyway, we're going to put on this cat ring. And we're going to jump on down right here. And then if we go back into this spot, remember this area? This area sucks. You can actually go down these stairs instead of across that gap. And you come out down here where there is the chain over to this tower that we're working on. So, we go into this tower. We get invaded by Maldron the Assassin. And Maldron the Assassin is a dick. He's hiding right now, so I'm not really in danger. But if you don't kill him fast enough, he retreats into the tower, and I'll show you why that's bad in a minute, because I'm sure he'll get away. He also hits pretty hard, and he uses a lance like this, and he attacks pretty often. Oh god, and he does that. He does that multi-hit. Ooh, we almost convinced him to run off the ledge there for a second. And there he goes. He's gonna run down there. What he does is he runs down into the tower, and he usually just chugs Estus at the end. And so there's not really much to do about it. Just kind of attack him until he runs down there. Don't get too beat up over the fact that he got away. It's okay. You get 2 bonfire ascetics here. And so there's a pro way to do this. Now, if you look down there, it's pretty unnaturally dark in there, because it actually will curse you as you go in here. So if you walk in, you start getting curse up the wazoo. So what we're gonna do is instead of steel 1, we're gonna put on. Do we have a curse bite ring? I feel like we went over this before. We don't have a curse bite ring. Dang it. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna run in. I'm gonna run past this item, and I'm gonna run, keep running, run past all these guys. Fighting these guys in this curse is not a great idea. What you want to do is you want to come down here, and this guy's waiting for you right here. You want to try to pass him and use the smelter wedge on this, because he's too dumb to kind of attack you unless you get unlucky and he's really aggressive. And now the curse is not in the zone, so we're gonna run away, and we're gonna work our way back through after getting to safety first. Safety first. Run up, run up, run up. Grab some silver talismans. Delicious. Uh-huh. These guys will continue to throw stuff at you, but now it's not as unnaturally dark, right? So now we can just fight our way through like normal. Got that guy. This guy's apparently chasing us up, which is interesting. What's up, buddy? You want to fight now? Now you want to fight? Oh, wow, we had the same idea. Backstab? Oh, no backstabberino. Damn. Ooh. This guy has a lot of poise. And he's going to run, of course. Watch him run. C-spot run. Ooh, I didn't realize that guy was aiming at me. Dang. That's scary. I'm going to double chug here, because this area is pretty obnoxious. Oh, dang guy. Another pro strat that a friend of mine introduced me to for this area, when it comes to killing the Maldron the Assassin, is actually to use a Seed of Tree of Giants. What the Seed of Tree of Giants does, do we have one on us? We do. Seed of a Tree of Giants. Online play item. It doesn't mean you actually have to be online. Makes enemies react to invaders. So what you have to do is get the assassin to... Oh, whatever, man. This is bullshit. What you can do is you get the assassin to fall for your ruse and actually retreat into the tower, which he thought was his pro strat. It's actually yours, because when he goes down there, he's surrounded by enemies, what would be your enemies. Instead, you use the Seed of Tree of Giants, and all of those enemies become his enemies as well. And that spells a bad day for him, because... Oh, there's nothing in this alcove. Because he will just be attacked by all the enemies from the center and from the sides. He's surrounded by enemies when he runs down there. So pretty funny stuff, if you ask me. I think it's pretty hilarious that he can fall for his own trap by using a Seed of Tree of Giants. We might even do that strat here, because I think that's hilarious. He waits right here, and then if you fight him right here, he will actually run down into the very bottom. Ooh, that didn't work. Oh, dang. That guy's ready for me. What's up, buddy? What's up, Doc? I just don't want both these guys to come at me at the same time. Ooh. Also, pretty funny. Sometimes with all of his many dashing attacks and choo-choo train attacks, as my friend calls them. Oh, we got him. We got him before he ran to the bottom. That's nice because at the bottom, there's a lot of enemies. Sometimes he'll just jump off the ledge, which is really funny. We almost got him to do it earlier. So get your little soul of Nadalia. You're gonna want that later, and you can come down here to the bottom, which is covered in soot and ash, but what we do want out of this area is that chest. But as soon as you set foot down here, it seems a little bit too easy, doesn't it? If you walk into the back here, I don't think you have to start opening it, yeah. But a lot of these enemies start spawning. So there's 3 of them, I guess. I'm not sure if there's any more, and they have just like a delayed spawn or something, but I remember it being really tough. So that's really all I'm basing that off of, how many enemies there are. Whoa! Got him. Oof. Just watch out for their attacks. Oh, got me. Damn. What am I doing? I should just hit him. Get dead. Got him. So get those 3 guys taken care of, and there's a couple of items down here. Pale stone. You always want to walk through these little ashen bodies that are sticking out of the ground, because they will often have a little item in them. We can get the Majestic Greatsword. So I'm going to use my Aged Feather and go back to the bonfire. And the Majestic Greatsword is a pretty cool greatsword. It is a dex weapon, so we might switch to it later. Although, I mean, I feel like we've been switching a lot, but I don't know. Majestic Greatsword is pretty strong, so depending on how many upgrade materials we have, we might use it. Oh, we have enough. Okay, so let's find it. Where is it? That's the Drake Blood, Washing Pole, Majestic Greatsword. Here we go. 25, 25, 20, 20. It's a pretty unique item. Item info: an ancient greatsword of unknown origin. This sword was passed down through generations until it reached Gordon, wandering knight of Ferosa, and was lost upon his death. Uncannily, every last one of the prominent swordsmen who inherited this weapon was left-handed. Pretty interesting. So if you put this on, and we don't have the stats to wield it right now, we'd have to diversify our stat pool. We also don't have that many levels right now, so I feel like this DLC could be fought at a much higher level more effectively. But we would also still have to upgrade our, reset our stats. So I don't know if we want to do another reset. May not be worth it. Not sure, but. What's cool about this weapon is it's pretty much a normal greatsword in its moveset, except that its strong attacks are unique attacks that if you are a Dark Souls 1 fan, you may recognize them as the attacks from Artorias the Abyss Walker in the DLC boss from Dark Souls 1. Pretty interesting stuff. Let's see. I think it's a jumping attack that makes you do this. Or maybe it's the parry animation. Yeah. You do that flip, which is a really cool attack. I like that one. Flip forward and attack. And you can actually hit enemies with that through the flip and the end, which is pretty neat. So, like, you can You can hit him with the first part, and then you smash him with the second part. It's very cool. Since we don't know the stats, we may switch to that after this DLC's over. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it real hard. Wow, that's an enchanted falchion. That's not the item I wanted. Greatsword plus 10. There we go. And Blossom Kite Shield. Yes, two-hand the Blossom Kite Shield. Strongest weapon in the game, hands down. But we got our Majestic Greatsword, and I think actually, you know, just chug some Estus here. Let's chug all of our Estus real quick. The Majestic Greatsword is a really, really strong sword. I'm thinking we might use it when we switch to hexes, because it requires 20 int and 20 faith. And whenever we let's look at our spells. Do we have many hexes? We have a good deal. We have an okay amount. Hexes are pretty strong, so we might switch to those and kind of have a we might have like a hex and miracle combo build here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. We've been switching a lot, so whatever we switch to, I feel like I want to make sure it's useful in the last DLC after we finish this one. But that's thinking a little bit far ahead. For now, I think it's about time we ate another human effigy. No more jerky princess, please. And we're gonna have to call it a day. Next time, we're gonna try to continue on down the path. We're gonna take some of these elevators and find some more areas. And yeah, until then, everybody, praise the sun, and have a good one. Bye-bye.